Here, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Come on. Come on. Come get the bait. Here you go. Oh, 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 almost got it. Almost got it. Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. You gotta be quicker than that. You gotta be quicker than that. What up? What up? What up? What up? Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? Let me jump into some of this chat real quick. We got Loose Gunt, Joseph Karani, our guy 936, Emerald City, what up? Paul Briley, what up? David DeYoung, what's up, Jessica? How are you? Jessica Sanchez in the house. Hillsborough CW, that's Hillsborough County Cop Watch. AL, yeah, it's funny, dude. Yeah, I was trolling. Woo, and I was reeling them in. That came from friggin' Cheeky Chops. What up, what up? And like you're seeing it, you know, I got my bobber, got the bobber on there, and I got my bait. What up, Port Orange? How you doing? Yeah, that's right in my neck of the woods. I mean, I'm from Daytona, and Port Orange is where my family members live, and so yeah. Here, biggie, 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 biggie. Here, biggie, 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 biggie. But I just wanted to get on here. I'm gonna talk about one little thing before we get started. But I'm trying to hold good spirits right now. There's a lot of things, a lot of my life. I don't put all of it out there, but this one is this one really gets to me because there's my sister. If you don't know, I have a sister. She's about 2 years younger than me, and unfortunately, it's if you didn't notice, there was like a week that I kind of took off. And the reason I took about a week off was I was going through some family shit, and my sister is going into hospice. What's up, Joe Cool? My sister, she's about to go either in-home hospice, or she's going to be going to hospice itself, and I'm going to have to deal with my sister passing away. And I'm trying to keep good spirits because the one thing about my life is, even through the bad things, humor has always kind of helped. Whatever it is, comedy or just something being humorous to me, has always helped me cope with the bullshit that I'm dealing with. There's a lot of bullshit that I deal with. It's not just the police and not just guns getting pointed at me. We all have family issues, and I wanted to talk about this because the one thing I would hope for everybody, if you can throw some prayers towards my sister, it's not like I can, she needs help with, whatever medical bills and shit like that. That's not this case. My sister is going to pass away, and I don't know when. And I'm not trying to make light of it, but I'm also trying to keep my mental half of it in check, if that makes sense. I've already gone up to see my sister about a few days ago, and I'm going back to see her on, hopefully, I'm going back to see her in the next week. And you know, that's the hardest thing about anything. Like, everybody has their own lives and shit going on, but for me, I've dealt with my nephew, my sister's son. He passed away from a fentanyl overdose. I've got my nephew, his father, he passed away from a oxycodone overdose. And now I have my sister, she's dying from COVID and a lot of other complications in her life that have come from what she's done in her life. And, I'm not looking for sympathy, everybody. I am telling you the things that are going on in my life. Like, this is, in a nutshell, this channel has grown to a point where it's like, hey, I want people to know that I'm just a normal person. I'm nobody different than anybody that's on right now. Everybody that's in this chat, I'm no different than you. No different. And we all have trials and tribulations, and right now I've had to deal with, I've lost a nephew, I'm losing my sister, I've lost my sister's baby daddy, he died, all these things. And it's not that I try to keep a smile on my face, it's just I'm trying to deal with it. And that's why, just to let you know, I was out with my donut and my fishing pole, and I made a video today, and they came out, and at the end of the day, what this channel is about is giving you content that is either humorous, serious but humorous. I try to show a life story on this channel now. Whether positive, negative, whatever, I show a life story. And every channel out here is a life story about what they're trying to get across. And for me, right now, for anybody out there that has a loved one or your parents, they're getting older, this is the time to try to, I don't know how to say it, but it's, family is a crucial part of my life. Not only for my daughter, my wife, but my brother, my sister, my uncles, all these people. And right now, it's just, I'm going through a rough spot, and it sucks. It really does suck. Because it's not like, right now what I'm dealing with is not knowing of, some people get, it's going to be, you're going to have 3 months or a few months or whatever. Right now, my sister is on a day-to-day basis. My sister's back in the hospital. She's on oxygen, and it sucks. And I live about 2.5 hours from my family. And it's not like I could just up and leave and go see and stay there. I've got my family, and that's the hardest part. And if you have family, stay close to your family. That's a lot of what this video is about. Is I want people to understand that if you have family and they're, if they're sick or they're whatever the case may be, love your family. That's what this is about. But I was out in West Palm Beach today. I had my friggin' fishing pole with my donut on it, and I'm gonna release that video tomorrow afternoon, sometime tomorrow. And it's funny, it's hilarious. But at the end of the day, I love everybody, I try to love as much as I can on every, give positivity to those that are positive. You know, whether the police are positive towards me, I can give them positive energy. If they're negative, that's usually what they get. But right now, what I'm going through is it's just a struggle. It's really hard as the oldest brother or oldest, son, daughter. I'm the oldest of my family, other than my parents, and to know that any day that I can be burying my sister really kind of sucks. It really sucks. Yeah. But I'm still out there trying to do, I'm trying to do the YouTube thing. I'm trying to give you content. I'm trying to do everything, but for some reason I feel this month is going to be a really shitty month. It sucks that there's a lot of emotions and things that are going on right now in my life that makes it hard for me to go out and do the things that I want to do, because guess what? At the end of the day, I got to go see my sister. I want to enjoy whatever time I do have left with my sister. That's what I need to do, like just like anybody. Like if it was your mom, if it was your own sister, all those things. That's what all of this is about. Like everybody on here, like the 100 people that are on this stream right now, you guys are family, and you're not my direct family, but you're family. You guys have all been here through all the struggles, all the bullshit, all the things that I've gone through. We've gone through it together. And just like, for the 44 or 40, almost 45 years of my life, it's been a struggle. Like, my life isn't all peaches and cream. And it just, right now, is a rough spot. And I'm going to get through it. It's hard. And sometimes we need to vent. We need to let those emotions out. And that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm letting those emotions out. So I'm not going to keep you too long, but I did want to let you know I got a video, and it's epic. I had the donut. For all those donut operators out there, I was out there trolling them with the donut today, and the video is pretty funny. It's more of a funny video. What up, Brandon Mitchell? How you doing, my brother? Yeah, it's gonna be a good video. If anybody can give, if you're religious or not religious, or if you can just say some positive things to who you feel about, that is your God. It doesn't have to be one religion or the other, nothing like that. But if you believe in something and you want to say a prayer for my sister could really use some prayers. There's really nothing that can be done, but I just want her to live her last however many days she has, or however many months she may have. I want her to know that she has, I'm going to love my sister regardless, but any prayers are muchly appreciated, because I'm going to lose my sister. In a nutshell, I am going to lose my sister. It's just a matter of time, and it really sucks. So, yeah, I have a PayPal and I think a Venmo or something. The money is not the issue. There's nothing no amount of money is going to save my sister. I love you too, Dennis. There's really nothing that can be done to save my sister. My sister she's about to go into hospice, and it sucks. That's all I can say, is that it truly sucks having to deal with this. And as much as I'm going through some shit, I had to get out of the house. I just had to do something other than think about my sister. It's not that I don't want to think about her, but I understand what's coming, and I'm really not trying to get emotional about this, but it truly does suck. For anybody that's ever lost anybody, you always wish you had that one extra minute or that one extra day or whatever. I don't even know when that day is coming. So, if you can, give a prayer to my sister. I pray for her every day. I'm like, I just say, Lord, give her one more day. Lord, give her one more day. So that I like, because my end goal is to go back up and see her again. I want to see her for the rest of my life. But what I do know is that that's not reality. And for everybody out there, understand, like, for me, I've had to come to grips with death. Death is a part of life. You get to live and you get to die, but it's about how long you live and what you contribute to life. And I just wish my sister had more time to try to contribute something to life. But that's not going to be the case right now, and it just sucks. It really does suck. But I'm going to keep on pushing on and keep on doing what I'm doing, and I'm going to try to spend whatever time I can with my sister. And this is me saying out to everybody, if you've got loved ones, you've got whoever, cherish the time that you have. Like the same thing with my nephew. He died from a fentanyl overdose, and he literally got out of jail, and within 12 to 14 hours of him being out of jail, he ended up dying from fentanyl. I didn't get a chance to talk to him. I didn't get a chance to say anything. It was just here today, gone today. And, some people, they put themselves in those positions where shit happens. And same thing with me. If anybody here doesn't know that I got a DUI, thank God I didn't hurt anybody. But I've learned from that, and I've grown from something that I should have never done. But I was lucky enough not to hurt myself or others. Right now, I have to deal with, my sister dying, my nephew dying, my parents, they're pushing up there in age, and you just don't know when that day is going to come, and so enjoy every day that you can with those that you love. And that's kind of why I wanted to go live on this about it. I had to get things off my chest, and that's all you can do. Is if you have it in you, say a prayer. Just say, hey, Lord, if you can give my sister, her name's Shelly, give Shelly one more day to live, and keep saying that prayer every day. And if maybe she'll live for the next 50 years, but from what the hospital's saying, that's not going to be the case. So what I am trying to do is I'm trying to love my sister, love my family. I'm trying to, my job is YouTube. And I'm trying to continue to work, but it's hard to work when you know shit's coming down the fucking, when you know it's coming. So, yeah. Yeah, it sucks. But, right now she's got, stage 4, I think, it's stage 4, something lymphoma or something. It's something about her breathing. She can't breathe. And I can't say it is all the shit that she's done in the past, or her smoking cigarettes, or her smoking weed, or her, I don't know, or the COVID. A lot of this started when she got COVID, and ever since she got COVID, she hasn't been the same. And I'm not blaming COVID. I'm not saying it was just COVID. I think there were other factors in her life that probably accumulated to that. But a lot of it, from what some of the doctors are saying, is that something happened when she got COVID that caused her lungs basically to almost shut down. If I knew the technical term of what she was diagnosed with, I'd tell you, but I don't. When I heard about what was happening, the only thing I thought about was I'm gonna lose my sister. And I took a trip right up. I went to go see my sister instantly. And I saw her about 3 days ago, and I'm about to go see her again, because I don't know, they're not saying it's, if anybody knows about hospice, all they do is try to get you through the pain. So they medicate you to a point that you don't feel pain. And then one day you don't wake up. And we don't know when that day's gonna come, but we just know it's coming. And that's really the hard part about all this, is that I know my sister's gonna die, I just don't know when. And so I'm trying to enjoy whatever part of her life I just want to be part of. So this month is probably gonna be a rough month. I'm gonna try to produce whatever videos I can, but it's gonna be a rough month. And if you want to help, you're more than welcome. There is a PayPal link, but this is not me trying to ask for money to say, oh, this could help her, because to be honest, there's nothing that's gonna help her at this point. So that's the roughest part, is that, like, when I spoke to her, I was like, my sister, for me, if you don't know, my mother, she's white. My sister, she's white. My brother, he's white. The dad I call dad, he's white. I don't know my real dad. The people my mom is my real mom. But the family I call family has been my family, regardless of color. They are my family. And for me, my sister, she fought for me going through the hell I went through middle school. I've been called every friggin' racial slur from the black people. I've been called every racial slur from white people. Guess what? I just took it and I was like, okay, whatever. Like, names didn't bother me, but the problem is that nobody cared about who I was. They wanted to make fun of me because of, oh, your sister's white. Who's your dad? I went through hell in middle school. And my sister was the one right there fighting for me. She's like, that's my brother. That's my brother. And she was fighting for me then, but there's nothing I can do right now to fight for her. If there was something I could do right now to fight for my sister, to make things better, I would. And unfortunately, I don't have that. I don't have that power. Only God has. Only God has that power right now. And yeah, that's what's hard about this right now is that I have, same thing with my nephew. When I got the phone call that he had passed away from fentanyl, within 12 hours of him being out of jail, I was just like, I didn't get to say, you never know. So it's always, don't say your goodbyes. Always say, I will see you later. Because I want to see my sister. I want to keep continuing to see my sister later. And that's what's hard about this. Is that I know that it's going to take time for me to see my sister later. Yeah. But anyway, friggin', this is the way I cope with a lot of things. I talk to you, I talk to a lot of my other friends, and I'm just going through a hard spot in my life, and in this, I don't know, we all go through it. Everybody's gonna go through some of these things, and it just, I don't know, it just sucks. And this is my way of getting it off my chest to try to, get me back to somewhat of normal. I'm never gonna be normal after this. I mean, you all know me, I'm pretty much not normal. But it's just, there's a coping mechanism that we all deal with, and sometimes it's laughter, sometimes it's crying, sometimes there's a lot of things that we go through in how we deal with them, and this is my way of dealing with some of this shit. I did a live stream when my nephew died. I'm doing a live stream now knowing that my sister's gonna die. And I'm sure I'm gonna do one when my mom's gonna die, or, with all of it, it's a coping mechanism that at least I can talk about it and get it off my chest and try to move forward. But it's never gonna be, it's never, it's just part of life. I have to, if nobody has come to grips that with life comes death, that's something that every one of us we're gonna have to accept. I have to accept that I'm going to die one day. It's about what I've done now in the past. I wanna leave a mark of what I've done in my life. And for my sister, she should have more time, but she doesn't. And I would love to see her leave her mark more, and it just sucks. It just sucks. But we're coming up. Thank you, Joseph. Yeah, it just sucks. I'm 44. I'll be 45 in July. My sister's 42. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat a lot of it, but she did a lot of things that didn't help her in life. And I tried to be there for my sister about a lot of things, and if she doesn't want to listen to them, that's not, I can't force people. I can't force any one of you to do what I tell you. If I said, hey, do this, everybody, I can't force you to do it. You have to you as a person would be like, all right, do I really want to do it? And the things that my sister's done has hindered her life. some of it, but a lot of this came a lot of this came from COVID. Like this has been ongoing for about 3 years, and that was when COVID started. She got put in the hospital. She had I think it was emphysema and something else, and now she's diagnosed with like I hadn't even heard of what they diagnosed her with, and I'm like, is it curable? Is it fixable? And they're like, no, she's in stage 4. If you know anything about cancers, you hear about, oh, you're in stage 4, this type of cancer. More than likely, it's not repairable, and you're more than likely that cancer is gonna kill you. That's where my sister is right now. If she's in a place that, like, she has one of those. She has an oxygen thing where she plugs it into her nose and she's constantly fed oxygen just to breathe. And that's whenever you need oxygen, the one thing in our lives that we need to live is oxygen. We have to be able to breathe to live, and my sister's not getting that. And my sister, like I said, I know my sister's gonna die. I just don't know when. And it sucks. I'm not trying to do the whole, give me pity, give me. What I am asking for is give her some prayers. Because, my sister isn't a bad person. She's just done stupid shit. I've done stupid shit. We've all probably done some stupid shit. But, those people in your life that have done stupid shit and you see them pass away, or they will pass away, you just want to be there for those people and give them whatever you can. And like I said, this isn't I'm not asking for money. This is nothing, no money, no amount of money is going to help my sister. But sending prayers her way might help ease the pain of her suffering. So, yeah. Fuck. But anyway, I love, like I said, I love all y'all. I can't say thank you enough for being here and being part of this channel. The Armed Fisherman crew goes so deep, and for all of you that have supported me, I'm asking you to help send a prayer to my sister. Help whatever, not monetarily, but a simple prayer would be greatly appreciated, to know that people care about my family too. I care about all of you. I may not know you directly, but here I am right now, and I'm like telling you, if you can help with a prayer, simple as that, just saying, Lord, if you can give Shelly Taylor one more day, it would be greatly appreciated. And that's what I'm asking for, is just for her to live her last few days pain-free and as happy as she can be. The great thing about a lot of this is that my sister got to meet her niece. Like, my sister hadn't even met my daughter, because I hadn't been part of me and my sister. We weren't always together. I'd go up to see in Daytona, but there was never this connection. And now I've got my daughter knows my sister, and hopefully she remembers my sister for the good things and all the positive in her life. So, yeah. You guys know the deal, man. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe button. But if you can, give my sister a prayer because she needs it right now. And I love you guys. I love every one of you. Every one of you. Thank you, Aussie John. I appreciate that. That, as simple as that, man. Simple as that. Lord, if you could give Shelly Taylor another day. Just one really simple prayer is all I'm asking. And I hope that she had I want her to live for another 40 years, but I just know that's not going to be reality. So I have to accept it. So I'm going to get out of here. Soliaker, I'll see you on the next one. All right? Peace. Deuces.